Hello guys, this is Premium Milk. Here is my new project, the Character Design Animation Toolkit. In the template has three compositions: the character story for the freelance promotion, the make your own story, an empty composition, full HD quality, and the presentation that you see on the preview video. First of all, you have to open the occupations. You have to find the male designer. Here is the male designer, and you have to double click on this, and here is the controls for the male designer. The controls is very easy to make the changes, so I don't lose time to see you how to make some changes. It's very easy. You don't have to know After Effects to change all this for the designers, for the designer. So here is the controls for each character. If you go to the male contractor, you will find also the control for the male. Here it is. So after you make your changes, you go to make your own story and drag and drop. If you open the male designer, here you will find on the sequence all the moves here. So you just find the moves you want. So this one. Here is say hi. You drag and drop it here. Of course, you have to make a background, a new solid, a full HD background with the color you want. Here it is. The better is to work on quarter quality to to speed your work. So if you want your character to be a little smaller, you can scale it down, holding the S key. Scale it down to 80 or 90. Here you can find the title safe area. So if you see the time that this move is 6 seconds begins. So if you want to duplicate that, say hi, and the next one is thinking. You want to be that he's thinking. So holding the Alt key, just drag and drop here and you have the thinking. So you move it here with the plus button, zoom in, with the minus you zoom out. So here it is. When the ends of the move, go to the other move. Just waiting. So here, just Control D, showing male designer, like this. Okay, here it is, showing. And then I want to have a handshake left. Here. So someone other have to be on the left. A male officer, no, male, excuse me, male business. I want the male business. So in the male business, I have to find the handshake right. Handshake right. So I duplicate that and I put the handshake right male. And I have to move it to the left to touch the hand. So here, now we have the handshake. So this one, how this appear? I have to make a transition here. So now we go to content. The content has all. First of all, we have this column control. Here I have a sequence of all the elements, the transition, everything you need. And here, excuse me, where is the transitions? Here is the transitions. Here's the controls for all the elements. I have 7 colors. I have 7 colors. So if this colors change everything. So I want the color 1 to be a little green. So we have green everywhere. And this one I want it to be this color. So I make all the changes. If you don't want some elements to change, I have to say how you have to delete the expression. I will show you to you next. So here we have the transitions. So here are all the transitions. Just reveal where is it here. So we go to our making our own story and put the transition here. Here it is. So in this one we have a transition and appears here. Just easy. If you want to put some bubbles here, you have to go to bubbles, select your bubble, and just drag and drop it here. Scale it down to 50, and this is it. High. The bubble has its own animation in, but it hasn't an out. You have to put a motion shape like a nightlight color here when he leaves. To see the motions, you have to put it here. So like this. Tough. So it is. You want to change the bubble, just get inside and change the word. It's very easy. You have to download the Lobster font. It's very nice. So this is it for the bubbles, for the transitions. Everything you need is here. Items, furniture. Of course, if you go to the presentation, you will find the armchair, sitting female. You can change these armchairs to another. Let's put a bench here, like this. Let's put a sofa, like this. It's very easy. With an Alt, holding the Alt, just change also the frame to frame 2. You can make your own frame here. Just go inside or double click the frame, Control D to duplicate the frame and get inside and make your own. Put your logo inside, whatever you want. So this is it. Here is the column controls. If you want if you want all this, push the U button to see that it has an expression that follows the colors. If you don't want to follow the color, you have to delete this field and generate another field and put your own color. So here you have your own color for these armchairs. So if you want to return the color that you have, just select another field, copy this field and paste this field here. Then hold the U button and change the colors 3 to color 1, that it is our first color. Color 1 to 7 are the colors of this color control. It's very easy to understand how the expression works. So what else you have to say? Here is the badges. It's very nice to work them. Here is some elements. Here is some buildings. Where is it? The building is very nice to work with. Inside here you can all have the animation inside. So if you find your story, or if you want to remake this story I have made, you can see how I can make this story. You can see how I put all these compositions together. It has also an audio here. Just make it with the bunny, voice bunny. So this is it. Then you have to position add to render queue and follow the QuickTime. The format option have to be or none or photo JPEG or H264. No, better H264 from here. So here you can find, I think 5000 kilobps is much better for Vimeo or YouTube video with audio and sign, and just make your name. So this is it. If you want something to ask me, you can email me or comment something in my description page. If you want anything, I can help you. This project has coming with more like this, I say here, coming soon with new occupations and new surprises. I work for this project much more to have a big one. So thank you very much. I hope you like it. Don't forget to rate.